Welcome to my time with Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. Let's just get into the first cutscene here, and then I'll explain some more stuff. Ugh. I've seen nothing of this game. I forget why I bought it, but... Let's be meet. Hardly believe it, yet here you are, alive and well. Can you hear my voice? Seem to be awake. And none worse for wear. Did I frighten you? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember what fate befell this land? So you've lost your memories as well. Let's be real in this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside yourself. This is Stream 1. If you've seen the previous My Times With, you'll realize this is different. I felt like editing this differently. Anyway, more tutorials. Not be afraid. Oh, what is that? Wield my powers as your own. You seem more than capable. Okay. Whack. Okay. Simple. Easy. Another one. Whack. Okay. Whack. 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 You can attack mid-air, but that stops us. Interesting. Is there an up slash? No, these are all just side slashes. ZL to enter. Anyways, Ender Lilies is a platforming Metroidvania whose story I know nothing about except for what I've learned so far. We will be going more over the story in these My Times With, because Ender Lilies has more of a story than Hollow Knight, so I'll be doing a bunch of reading, and you can laugh at how bad I am at reading. Anyways, this is still the tutorial area we're going through, and we just fight some enemies, do some stuff, talk with chat, and here's the first thing I have to read. Have fun. Oh, read. Findings. NLs. Fuck. Names are hard for me. Letter. Dear Segrid, I want you to deliver the amulet unto that white priestess. It's a necklace I bestowed upon all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. That's Elaine, right? Okay. After a bit of menu perusing, it's time for the game's reward for the box-breaking tutorial. Because it's a box-breaking tutorial. Hooray! Yeah. Have to break him. What? Amulet fragment. Plus 5 max HP. Okay. Part of an amulet worn by a white priestess. Tiny shattered fragment still glows with a faint light. Okay. I'm trying to give you all the little lore scraps that I can here, so you can try to figure this out with me as I record this or something. Maybe I'll think. I don't know. Anyway, more reading about the lands and such. On the Blighted One. As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. This rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between the mind and body is cut in time. The host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. Oh, I see what you're talking about, yeah. I mean, maybe. Like, uh, how you fare? Let's rest the spell. Respites. Respite acts as a checkpoint. Resting will restore your HP. With spirit and prayer uses, resting can call forth all defeated blights, blighted to walk upon the land once more. Eh. Oh no. Like, I'm trying to, using a respite will restore your status and save the game. Okay. You may now access, blighted memories. Rewatch any previously viewed cutscenes that you've encountered. Okay. We have memories, bunch of stuff we don't have. Save. Game saved. I'm trying to remember other tutorials I played, but my brain's soup, so I have no idea. Alright. Read. There are blighted. Those mine do not fade. This is no saving grace, however, as it is said that they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priest is the only true salvation for those who come to be cursed with the blight. So it seems like an affection fell upon the land, and they are weirdly unkillable, I guess, from what I understand. Strange. Anyway, moving on. Well, through the catacombs. That's basically all we're doing here. And along as well with stopping for lore bits, we're going to be stopping for funny bits, like the part in the next clip. But we're also going to kind of stop for boss fights. Probably first attempts. Or if we get something new, we'll see how it goes, how I feel. Anyways, funny moment. Hooray. You're not disagreeing. Just like, I feel like I need to be there to fully understand this, but... Ah shit, no, no. The fuck is this? Okay, dodging through it does not work. Oh, whatever that was. Heal. Eh. Oh boy, 5 HP. Hooray. There are a good amount of, oh god, what the fuck is that thing in this? Because I think it's mainly the art direction. It's really good art, and it does a good job of making me question reality. Anyways, go through the catacombs some more, and on to the next reading bit. The Parish Way. 1. Carriers of the rot appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to a land's end. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the rot came to be known as the Blighted. Very interesting, that one. Anyways, time for the prologue that they didn't tell us about for some reason. Open prologue. Prologue? There's a prologue? I didn't know about a prologue. Let's play the prologue. Interesting. I assume we're the daughter. Well, let's save. And on our way. 2 ways into this place. Well, 3 ways in. Like... There's thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. To protect her, I must. Destroy, 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 destroy. Oh, she's evil. Ah! And now for a 2x speed boss fight. My review of this boss fight, I was surprised by the stage 2, but it wasn't too bad. I definitely struggled a bit, but we got it. Anyways. I think that's what— oh fuck, I've been backhanded. Okay, there we go, I think we won. I was not expecting that. I was supposed to protect you. Touch. Don't touch. Do I have to follow you? Ah, my eyes! I adorned the priestess of the front. She was our only hope against the immortal blighted. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letters informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed the burden of her purification rituals was taking its toll. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Also, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. My darkest hour, I found Solstice in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of the pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. The rain never let up. Guardian Sigrid. Swing an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Sub-skills have a cooldown, limited number of usage. But it can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigurd guarded the sept to protect the white priestess Lily. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. Guardian's Leap. So we have a double jump. Okay. Seattle moment. Oh gee, I wonder why it wants to just go left. I feel like I could have figured that out myself, game. You showed it to me earlier. Combat pretty basics, it's early in the game. I mean, yeah, it does feel responsive. The soul has been purified, no longer imprisoned by blight. In that memory just now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that's your name. If you retrace the memories of the blight in life, you may just remember something yourself. May prove difficult, but can you carry on? Well, after all that, there's a refight mechanic in this game, apparently. And the only reason to do it is to get materials, from what I can tell, by Googling. There's no achievements or anything like that, I guess. Alright, we try that. Fail. Whatever, it's a refight, who cares? And then we go back to pick up the thing you need to double jump for, because it showed us to, so might as well go and do it. And here that is. Soiled prayer beads. Slightly increases maximum HP. By how much? The other ones you said were 5. But these, the rosary worn by the White Priestess's guardians, extensive training took place underground until someone was chosen to be your protector. Okay. Left behind, obtain a relic. It was dead, and now it's back to the right and more story progression. Hooray. Welcome to the White Parish. Are you alright? Don't push yourself. Take a rest. Exactly. Save. What do I feel like? We're going to come back here and this thing is going to come alive. Reign of death, bringer of life. Chaos had taken the villagers long before even my arrival. But did the rain end them, or the blighted? My bond with the priestess is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade is yours. Don't look so surprised. You think me, the sort of wretch, to leave a child out in this horrid rain? Let's trudge on. Let us trudge on. Have you met before? It seems their cognizance faded, or succumbing to madness. They don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. Blake. Gora's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the Light Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes one day be as fine as a coachman as you, to ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call on us when you visit the parish. Blessed be the tranquil white light. Gora, Chief Guardian. Interesting. I feel like I can kill this thing if I want, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe we can cure him. Or something. Well then, after finding that guy, we just continue right. There's nowhere else to go really, so we go right. Yeah, it's just basic enemies, just having you learn stuff, flowers to regen ability counts and your prayers and such. I'm also gonna speed past short little things between moments at full speed instead of the curve, because just there's not much there to curve anyways. So yeah, you're gonna get a bit of a shotgun blast here once it goes to normal speed. I'll be back. Nobody told me of a boss fight. Not really a boss fight, unless he changes, I guess. He's gonna change, isn't he? That or, no? This pain. Unbearable. Purify. Spirit of the Cliffside Hamlet Youth. We didn't give him a name. I'm going to call him Dave. Formed a arc leap and land with enough force to shatter and damage surrounding enemies. And probably that floor over there. Separated from his mother in the midst of a terrible storm, the boy fell off, while the white perished in search of help. He never arrived. Poor thing. Old. Something approaches. It's our little friend. Or rather, it follows. Has sense no clear mind. Seems to be drawn by your amulet. Perhaps they were once in service to the White Priestess. It is their dire desire to assist us. You priestess are a rare breed. Yay, friend. I want to heal. Yeah. Oh, that just throws somebody. That doesn't do anything. I thought that would open this. Well, it does good damage. Okay. Oh, hey, what's this? Read. The parish way too. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the blighted, but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom. Her words, the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. Interesting. Alright, so we put a little boy out of his misery. We unlocked fast travel. We continued to learn that we are an idiot. And learned a bit more about the parish way. That's about it for that section behind us. The section you're watching now, it's just platforming, going through these weird mushroom creatures, which are annoying. That's about it there, and now time for a bit of weird, obscure lore that's hopefully going to be explained later at some point. Oh, found the exit. There should be a bench here, indicated by... Oh, that was weird. Here we go. I've seen this flyer before. Where did I see it? Interesting. Personally, I assume those flyers are something important. Anyways, we do a bit backtracking because, well, it was a split path we could have gone down. We went up the upper path, so then we explored the lower path. Anyways, and then, well, after that, we go forwards and just a quick, I don't know, call it a lore break, but I'm leaving it in. Exists a place known as the Coven someplace beneath us. Path forward may be flooded, but we must go on. Okay. Well, that certainly piqued my interest to go check out the Coven, but we have to go up and around to be able to do that first, because there's a giant door in our way. Anyways, you get speed, and then a mini-boss fight, and some reading. Enjoy. Mimic! Mimic! I've been fucking mimicked! God fucking damn it. Have a good night. Gosh. Oh gosh, I've been mimicked. Well. I was so close to seeing her again. Fungal Sorcerer generates a toxic mist that reduces enemy health over time. Damage from the mist cannot be blocked. Sorcerer learned much on his travels beyond the bounds of Land's Edge. Despite his return home, he never did make it to the Coven where his lover awaited. I'm sad. Well, that's probably everything that was up here for us. Hello, read. Lover's letter to my darling. Upon reading your letter, I have decided to return. I have seen and learned much on this half-year journey outside the Coven. I ache to tell you the scorching sand dunes, strange creatures, and so much more. I'll be back soon with your souvenir. All my love. Navil. Anyway, now we just go down and around, open that door that was locked, and then, well, it's time for more reading. Coven Handbook. The Coven is a place for sorcerers who seek deeper knowledge of magic and the Abyss. We help the jointly established White Parish and aid in blighted eradication when needed. You must meet the approval of multiple sorcerers to join researching forbidden arts such as magic of the ancients, wielding a weapon in the tower, and leaking intel to other nations are prohibited. Simple. Easy. The second time the ancients have been mentioned, I feel like they had something to do with this. Anyways, we go to explore the Coven area. It's very wet over here and stuff. We gotta find another bench. It's like, let's try the refight again. We win. Don't get something. Anything, I guess. I don't know how it works, and Google was not very helpful when I looked up. Anyway, more exploring, and we find a new pickup, and you get to see us pick it up. There we go. Anyway, you were saying, buddy. Pick up Signet Light 10. Item Signet Light can be used to enhance skills. With the residue shed by purified blighted, the sorrowful muck stagnant but glints with a faint light, allows you to enhance your skills at respites. Interesting. Anyways, I feel like this stuff has something to do with emotions. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, explore the Coven some more until we find something else we can read. Also, fucking water is annoying because we can't really swim or fight in the water. Anyway, stuff to read and a boss fight too. Hooray! Type 2 speed. I'm not gonna fucking dub over it. Fuck. As well. What's this? Read. Parish Way number 3. Witnesses of the priestess miracle knew they had found their savior. They spread the word of her blessing, and slowly the White Parish took form. The White Parish worshipped no god, rather they followed the guidance of the White Priestess, living so not to fall prey to the blight. Theirs is a peaceful existence, with days spending praying for tranquility over those who have been purified. Interesting, so it's a cult, is what you're saying. Okay. One can't go down, personally. No, wait. Down. Yep, we can go down this way. Go down the other way. We cannot swim downwards. Okay. This is most definitely a boss fight room. Dramatic slow walk. Dark Witch Eileen. Ah! Didn't even let me dodge that. What is that? Okay, that was probably an AoE. Definitely an AoE. Oh wait, what do you mean that's on the field for a while? That's too soon on that. You can spin there? You can. My bad. I do. Yeah, they might need to come back here later. Went to do the jumping version. I didn't jump. Yeah, let's come back here later. Let's not deal with that shit. Okay, well, it says we can leave left, but I have no idea how to leave left. Probably down through here, but I cannot swim yet, so we will go up. Go back with the way we came. Well, since that failed, we decide to backtrack to the room with 2 doors, and we find a letter while we get there and read it. The fact that we're at like 31, 32 minutes here in the edit, oh god, this is going to be great, isn't it? Maybe it'll get better as we continue to play the game, but the shortening of streams is not really working now, is it? I'm definitely going to look up, like, if there's actually read. Sorcerer's Notes. I've been studying the texts of the ancients, and it appears that there is the possibility of a connection between the Blight and one of the particular branch of magic. If we could decipher more of the old texts found in the Blighted Lands, we pursue this thread further. Interesting. Gee, I wonder whose fault this is. Anyways, we just explored that right path after saving, and then, well, we're just exploring. That's what this section is, exploration. But we do find a neat little thing. Here it is. Chain of Sorcery. Grants an additional relic slot. A magical chain that links the power contained in a relic. Okay, well, if we have more relics, that'd be nice. Fucking hell, of course there's a second one. I feel like the mimic pots are a different color than their regular pots, so you can identify them technically. Anyways, more exploration until we find a mini-boss, and here's the mini-boss fight! Hooray! Okay, just take the elevator. Ain't what we wanted to be here for. Nelvia, where are you? Sorceress, harness the wind below to blow away enemies before you. Charming sorceress, behest by grave illness, spent her days alone. Amongst flowers, she waited patiently for her lover's return. He felt to seek a cure for her, but she only wished to be with him for a little time. Time was left. Named 5 blighted spirits. Well, how do these rooms connect to each other? Well, that was sad. Well, now we have both their spirits. That's neat. Anyway, a bit more exploring and doing stuff like that. And then we go try to fight the Dark Boss, or Dark Witch Boss, again, and succeed. And here's her story type thing. Hey, we did it! Hooray. Hey, are you in there? Flashbang. The Coven is lost. The place I fought so hard to protect. Everything I built up on my own hand. Brought to ruin. I risked everything to protect her. Retta, the only friend I've ever known. I yearn from your safety. Even now I remember the day you eased the suffering of what was once my mother. The day you became the priestess of the fount, Retta. Such precious time was taken from us, never to be returned. Continue my research in the hope that it may ease your burden. But it was all for naught. The bad folly had become my own burden. I'll carry to protect this place, at least until the horrid rain ceases to fall. I devote my time to refraining this magic. Refining this magic. I wish I could read better. Now's the time to put it to use. Spirit, Dark Witch Elaine fires range projectiles. Projectile home slightly on enemies in front of you. Raised with the Coven of Witches and failed to be gifted sorceress at an early age. Meeting the priestess eased her anxieties and loneliness. Action, Witch Bubble. Now we can use underwater stuff. Dark allowed to submerge, attack, evade any directions in blighted waters. Arcane Blessing of the Witch Elaine lets Lily summon spirits and move freely in water. Some spirits cannot be summoned underwater for balancing reasons. Though she may fade, the ward protecting the Coven shall ever remain. May you rest in peace. Anyways, after defeating the Dark Water Witch there, and getting the ability to swim, we go do some exploring. And, well, lots of stuff to read, some interesting stuff. I'll come back when I feel like I'm relevant. Anyways. Read. Tarnished picture. A picture of the White Priestess of the Fount. Appears that the White Priestess was allowed entrance to the Coven, a space usually exclusive to sorcerers, and a magical tool was made there for her. We're too late. Pick up Priestess's wish. Those who live can carry on the hopes of the lost. Priestess orders they lived in such a place? Priestess's wish. Prayer restoration. A fleeting wish left behind by a White Priestess. A White Priestess, not the White Priestess? Huh? Okay. Priestess, the moment of her death. Well, I assume that means... prayer potency, 80. Yeah, that's what that means. Okay, well, we're gonna go back down. Yeah. Down here. Furious Blight. Feelings I had scale. Filthy residue is shed by a purified blighted, steeped in rage and fury. It gives a vengeful red light. Allows you to enhance your skills and respites. Oh, that did nothing to it. There's a lot of them here. Oh, let me down, let me down. the fuck is that? Well, I'm glad I didn't hit that lever. We can, come back here and do that, right? What do you mean do it now? Nope, I don't even have the speed to get over there. Okay, well that's definitely a lock, like a you're not supposed to be here yet type thing. Okay. So in this section we basically backtrack a ways back, and instead of going down, where we went down to come here to the coven, we go across, I guess, to go to a town. Then we explore that town, and we'll get into the stuff we find in the town when we get to it. But for the past parts, so the magical tool the White Priestess has, I wonder if we're going to find that, or how plot relevant it's going to be. There's more than one priestess, so I assume she had apprentices, and we were one of them. That's what I'm getting from there, and there was a head White Priestess. And then, Furious Blight, so yeah, I feel like the Blights have something to do with emotion and shit. And then, that weird, body amalgamation thing. Yeah, that was creepy. I didn't like that. I wonder what the story behind that is. We're going to have to remember to come back to that. Anyways, back to the grind. Well, at least we can swim. Hello. Relic Giant's Ring. Slightly increases damage dealt by attacks made while on the ground. A large ring tinged with magic, worn by towering warriors of Land's End. Said to be descendants of giants, its size makes it a viable bracelet worn on the arm of a young lady. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Huh? Drop down? Nope. Oh, oh! What the fuck are you? Jesus. Not okay. And I can't get down through there yet. Okay. It's all melted in the rain. Rest by a shack over yonder. Let's rest our weary bones. Read. True Believer's Note. After the Blighted started to appear in Land's End, many religious quickly began to die out, including the True Way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Priestess. It is likely that the Way of the Light Parish arose from there and spread amongst the people. Interesting. Well, slots 2. Well, it's a good thing we have 3 slots. Go up, and go right. Seems the path leads off from here. Shall we take a look? We go that way, or we can go deeper into the town, I think. Alright, more exploring through this town and such, and, well, not much note. Anyway, in the press segments, we found out giants' existence. Well, we're probably going to have to fight some, I would guess. That's also an assumption based on the art I've seen of this game. And we get jump scared by a weird enemy. This game has just good art, and I love it, and it creeps me out, and it's good, and I enjoy it. And then we find a note from the True Believers. So I believe there was a religion that was upended by the White Priestess. Could they have had something to do with the Blight? I feel like they did. Anyways, continue. Oh. There we go. Uh, Given the choice, I'd rather have lost my mind than this. Spirit, Headless Defender, a knight with a shield at the ready. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies, leaving them stunned and vulnerable. Knight who followed in the footsteps of the hero Gerard. Suffering the blight upon becoming immortal took its toll. He was beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. That could be good and useful. Hamlet Request number 1. Request. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, wounding many of the knight's soldiers. Reward will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. Knight of the Bastion, him. Okay, interesting. Adherence letter. It is at the White Parish grounds in the catacombs where the guardian candidates endure many years of training. They toil to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees of the church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. Okay, so with that knight, did he become mortal and then get blighted, or did the blight make him immortal? That's my question there, because does the immortality have something to do with the blight? Who knows? Anyway, there's also monsters in the forest that they need help with, so that's probably a boss we'll have to fight, but we didn't go that way. Anyways, and then standard training stuff, like I've seen in a bunch of media, like, oh, train all these soldiers. One of them has to be good enough to protect our princess, or whatever, you know, standard shit. And that was the first stream. It's also the end of the first my time with, because, it's maybe a 2.5-hour stream, but, lore drags these things out. But at least I condensed it down to like 50 minutes for you. I hope you enjoyed. Click any button you like on the screen. And until next time, bye-bye.